So what about within the homosensual community? People kind of diss flaming old queens. Nobody wants to sleep with them. Flaming old bitches can get no play, can get no props, can get no love, can get no respect.
If they have some cash, they can.
Well, yes.
Exactly. And there it goes. Therein lies the rub. If you are young and beautiful and
Thank you.
and a cut up and and cunty, that's just fine. But then there's that thing where if you're old and you're cunty, that becomes a little sad as you go along. And why? Unless you have money for the rent boys.
That's not true. That's not true. My friend, I'm not going to mention his name, he runs sex clubs, and he has.
Oh, you mean
Miss
he has college boys, trannies.
those
chubby.
parties don't have light bulbs?
There's chubby.
They don't.
People that love chubby people. This, no matter what you look like, no matter what your body shape, there's someone out there that's gonna like you.
Yes, that's
Sometimes
true.
in the dark, she's got to have it.
No,
Right.
No, it's true. It's true. No.
If you are taking yourself to a sex party, basically you're like a mouth is a mouth. The lights are low. I'm horny. I took a Levitra or
But
whatever.
no. Sometimes you see a pretty boy going down on somebody that is completely a daddy image. Some people are into daddy images. Some people.
Oh, I love me. I love a good older man.
Yeah.
But a daddy image and a prissy old queen is two different sides of that same aged coin.
I'm going to tell a story, but leave the names out because I was so appalled at this story. I was on Fire Island with a dear friend, and this dear friend is a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous man.
You talking about?
Don't share that. That's
Mama,
really
you know,
important. that
girl,
don't
you
share.
know I won't.
And
I won't leave name in.
You better know.
What? How often do I see her?
No, girl. Don't turn me, girl.
He just turned 50, didn't he?
He did, and he's still a beautiful man.
I will put a sound effect over name.
Right.
I
But-
love the name. If I ever had a kid, I'm gonna call him. When I get my puppy, I'm gonna call him.
But anyway, so we're on Fire Island together, and he's running through the meat rack and sees this absolutely gorgeous man. And my friend also happens to be a gorgeous man as well.
really is,
And he really is beautiful. And he sees this gorgeous man being blown by the way he described him was by a really old, toothless, fat old queen. No, it wasn't me. And he stood there and stopped for a moment and was like, this gorgeous man being blown by this disgusting creature. And so he thought, it must be just that. It must be a convenient mouth. So drops trow, which we're going to beep that out. We're going to beep it out. And so he decides to... Please, it's important.
I will.
So he...
Never leave name in it.
Miss Honey,
Listen, you know I
won't tell
won't.
this damn story.
Listen, you know I won't.
It's too
Okay.
hot. You know that's my
Girl,
Iha. That's my Iha, girl.
What the fuck is the Iha?
That's my daughter.
That's your gay daughter.
That's my gay daughter.
I know it's your gay daughter. I
Don't
will
do
not.
that.
Listen, girl, you
Okay.
know nothing.
Okay.
You know. Okay.
And so he drops trow.
Yeah, okay, so your
He drops
Iha drops trow.
He drops trow thinking beautiful man will attract this beautiful
She was
man.
trying to steal that bitch's.
Right, because the piece sucking
She's
his
a
dick
low
was
conniving.
so foul and old. But like and stands next to this hot queen. And like the hot queen, kept on moving away and wanted the blowjob from this older, gross queen. And like, I remember him saying, but I don't get it. And I said to him, Mama, why are you like trying to steal the thunder from that fat old queen? And he was like, but the guy was beautiful. And I was like, yeah, maybe he wanted that. Maybe that is what he wanted.
She was trying to cock mop.
Yeah, she was trying to cock mop. And the thing is sometimes it doesn't matter what you look like. It's the energy that's happening between two people. Lord knows that's the only way I get laid. So that speaks to what we were talking to before.
We knew, and I won't mention any names, but we knew somebody. Let's see if you remember, who would only date people if they wore the same clothes size. And she would sleep with these men, and she would make sure they were in another part of town. And then she would wear some of their clothes, their nice designer clothes, and then she would never see this man again.
Well, that's slick. All right, so that's like preying on the old, like running a scam on the elderly.
Looking at good-looking guys that wore her same.
What does it have to do with flamboyant old queens?
Oh, I don't know. It's just people use people, you know.
We are all going to grow old. Let's do it with some grace. Let's try and respect with some grace. Give some grace. Try and respect each other. Try and love each other. I love what Audrey Hepburn did she grew old. She didn't do any surgery. She
How
stayed
many of us
classy
are
and
Audrey
beautiful.
Hepburn?
But she grew old with such grace.
But the thing is,
And-
for gay men, the options are different. Because either you're a hot daddy with muscles, or you have money and you can pay for it. Otherwise, you're just some sad old deflated cha-cha queen, living in Bay Ridge.
I don't think it needs to be sad. Look at somebody like Richard Simmons.
Must I?
I mean, she's an old queen now. But
Right.
there's something
But she
fun
got-
and funky and
she's
rich about
fun
her.
and got her dollars.
Right.
Any of these online like hookup sites, no one over 30, no one over 35, mask, short for masculine. So,
Right.
we've got our own internalized ageism and
It's always no fats, femmes, or drugs. And
But
where
a
the
lot
fuck
of-
does
but a
that
lot
leave
of- but
me?
A lot of those people are picture collectors. They don't even look like what they're looking for. More than half of those people.
but it's kind of built into our culture that you're worth less if you're a flamer.
Well-
You're worth less as you get older.
If you
But
are
20
femme,
years
if
ago-
you are cunty, the queens think less of you.
oh, for
Think-
sure.
think-
They'll kiki with you.
Right. They'll kiki with you, but they don't want to sleep with you.
Right.
If you are cunty, but that is who you are, you live it, you are that, you're interesting, you're funny, you are secure in who you are.
I still won't fuck you.
There will, but there are people that will, and that's the thing. If there's a hint of bottom shame, if there's a hint of cunty shame.
Can I interject? Just because you're cunty doesn't mean you're a bottom, though. A lot of cunty guys are
Exactly.
tops.
Like our friend
Exactly.
Nick Stryker, pussy top.
Pussy top.
Right.
Exactly. And so I think you have to take the power. If you are secure in who you are, then that's
Oh,
sexy.
Auntie.
Confidence is sexy, Auntie. Okay?
Just be who you are,
Confidence is
baby.
sexy.
Be a cunty auntie.
How'd you like to kiss my ass? That's got 2 or more S's in it.
How'd you like to blow me?
What's the matter? Your wife got locked you up?
Queen.